Did you ever think about what happens to the food that doesn't make it to your plate? Every year, an alarming amount of food ends up in landfills, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and wasting valuable resources. But what if we told you that this problem could be transformed into part of the solution? That's exactly what we're doing at AlterMarkt. We're turning food waste into a powerhouse of sustainability. At AlterMarkt, we see this not as trash, but as an untapped resource. How can food waste be more than just waste? Let's start with anaerobic digestion. At AlterMarkt, we see discarded food not as a problem, but as a potential solution. We collect this organic waste and give it a new purpose in our anaerobic digesters. These are special containers where, without oxygen, microorganisms munch away at the waste, breaking it down and releasing biogas. This biogas, composed mainly of methane and carbon dioxide, isn't just hot air, it's a renewable energy source. We capture this biogas and use it to generate electricity, powering the entire AlterMarkt ecosystem alongside our solar-powered installation. From the lights in our market stalls to the pumps in our cold rooms, it all runs on the energy derived from what was once considered waste. Through this process, we turn waste into a clean energy source that powers our facilities. But what happens to the leftovers from this process, you might ask? Well, the byproduct of anaerobic digestion, known as digestate, doesn't go to waste. This nutrient-rich material is carefully processed, dried, and pelletized, transforming it into a high-quality, sustainable fish feed. This feed is then used to nourish the fish in our farmers' aquaculture operations. This way, nothing goes to waste. Even the leftovers find a new purpose. There's more than one way to turn waste into energy. In the dynamic world of AlterMarkt, we harness the power of fermentation, a process you might associate more with brewing beer than generating electricity. Here's how it works. We feed sugars to yeast, which then ferments the sugars into ethanol, a biofuel. This biofuel is distilled and used to generate electricity, further powering our operations. But what about the leftover grains from the fermentation? Do they become waste? Absolutely not. In the spirit of circular economy, these spent grains don't go to waste. Instead, they are processed and transformed into nutritious fish feed. The grains undergo a drying and pelletizing process, rendering them into a form that's easy for our fish to consume. Again, waste becomes a resource, fueling both our facilities and our farmers' fish farms. The circle of sustainability continues. So we have turned waste into energy and feed, but how does that affect you? We're glad you asked. AlterMarkt's farmers' fish farms thrive on the nutritious feed produced from what was once considered waste. The fish grow healthy and robust, ready for harvest. But the cycle doesn't stop there. These sustainably raised fish are then prepared and sold again right here at the AlterMarkt, bringing the freshest, locally sourced fish to our community. It's a full circle of sustainability, turning a problem into a solution, and that solution into a delicious dinner. This is how we bring sustainability straight to your table. AlterMarkt is not just a market. It's a revolution in sustainable practices, converting food waste into energy and nutrition and fostering a circular economy. A model that's environmentally friendly and economically viable. Join us in redefining what it means to be truly green.